Welcome to yet another Overwatch guide. This time I will teach you the secrets to hitting Hanzo storm arrow bounce shots. I have been religiously practicing and studying this new buff ever since it came out, and I'm finally at the level where I can teach you to hit your bounce shots as well.
Oh crap! Oh my god!
So this is what you picture in your head when I mention storm arrow bounce kills.
Someone's behind us.
Oh, yo, get bounced, kid. That shit never gets old.
But killing full HP targets with bounces is very difficult and definitely not the main use of bounce shots.
Oh shit, get fucked, dude. Holy shit.
It's going to take a lot of practice and experience to be able to land 3 shots in a row consistently.
Haha, get bounced on fucking... Oh, fuck.
But the storm arrow buff is more intended to give you something to finish off low HP targets who manage to get behind cover. Even with 0 experience, you have a pretty good chance of hitting 1 or even 2 out of 5 arrows.
Ooh.
So to start off, just go for low HP targets who manage to get behind cover and use my workshop code to practice the easy triple bounce spots that I will show you in this and future videos. Like here's an example of a foolproof bounce spot.
Oh! Oh!
I guarantee that you're going to start hitting those bounce shots if you just take the couple minutes to watch this video. But yeah, first, let's talk more about trying to bounce on full HP targets. So first of all, you really have to spend a lot of time getting good enough to be able to just kind of pop a triple body shot bounce from any angle. So I recommend you practice bouncing in deathmatch whenever you are in queue.
Woo. Woo.
There are a couple of reasons as to why it's a bad idea to try bouncing a full HP target. Activating and shooting storm arrows makes a very loud, distinct sound, on top of also making it extremely easy to see where the arrows are coming from. Hanzo is a silent assassin hero. You can get away with so much if you don't activate your storm arrows. It's a lot more difficult to pinpoint your location or to even hear you when you just shoot 1 arrow instead of 5 back-to-back laser beam arrows. Here's an example. Let's say you use your bounces to try to get a lucky bounce kill right before the enemy team starts pushing in. But the problem here is that this way you lose your element of surprise. Now they know exactly where you are and you will have way harder time hitting your shots since they will be careful when peeking you. And on top of that, now your storm arrows are on cooldown, so you can't get the easy bounce kill on that low HP Ashe hiding behind the cover. Also, here's a dirty quickie on how I would have popped her. Please don't leave me. There's just 1 more minute of this boring theoretical stuff. Let's take a small break to look at this crazy spot I found. And then if you can push through 1 more minute, I'll show you the rest of these crazy spots. Like, check this spot out. It's insane. I just found the most insane spot ever. Like, check this out. You just park yourself in this corner. And you aim slightly above the lamppost here. Don't crouch. And boom. You shoot at that pillar over there. And what's gonna happen is the Widow is gonna try to walk out when the spawn doors open and is gonna get shot in the face. We're going to start a fucking revolution. All the hitscan players are gonna be crying about how no cover is safe anymore, and that's true. And we're just gonna be enjoying these beautiful hitscan tiers. If you are at the same elevation as your target, your shot will clear the whole angle instead of just a part of it. So, for example, in this situation, it means it clears this second cover as well.
Oh shit, dude! Get fucking styled on, kid!
Let me show you the hardest bounce shot that I have hit, and then I will explain it with a very short, simple geometry class.
Oh shit, get fucking owned! Oh.
The further away your target is from the wall you are bouncing from, the more difficult the shot is to line up. And since I'm higher up than the Widow, I also have to angle the shot downwards which further increases the difficulty of the shot significantly. And since I'm so far away, I also have to take into account the gravity pulling my arrow downwards as well. Hold up, is that even educational anymore, or am I just flexing at this point? You're gonna walk on this edge here all the way until you reach this antenna here, and then you just shoot at this round corner of the doorway. And now you're shooting at head level into the enemy team spawn. And normally to achieve this, you would actually have to wide peek here and risk dying. Oh my god, I forgot to tell you guys how to get to my custom game mode. So what you're gonna do is you go to game browser, create, and settings, and import code, and you type in 633BB. And there you go. Now you're in my custom game mode. Okay, so just walk to the bridge here and shoot at this rock. Make sure you don't go too high up. Something like this. And boom! You just killed the Anna who always uses this rock as her cover. Okay, so this next spot is gonna double your numbani win rate. So you go all the way up here, and then you just peek a tiny bit, and now you can just see everyone on the high ground. You catch them off guard, and when they finally go behind this cover to avoid your shots, you just pop storm arrows, and now they broke line of sight, but they're gonna die anyways. Or you could also do the more advanced version that clears a bit more of the cover like this. And maybe they even run into the tunnel here, and then you're just gonna shoot them in the back by shooting this wall here. And maybe you get very unlucky and they all hide in this spot instead. This is the hardest one to hit, but you can still kinda try to YOLO and shoot at that angle. Maybe you hit someone. Okay, fine. I'll show you guys the scuffed tree spot from the thumbnail. So what you wanna do is go roughly in the middle here and don't shoot too high up. And boom, there you go. I guess this could be useful. If you manage to hit this, or if you got any other huge clips, make sure you post your best bounce clips in the Arrge Reacts channel of our Discord, so I can react to them live on stream on Sundays. Okay, so here's a funny spot. Just go on the edge of this seat here and shoot at the corner of this door. And voila, you're gonna clear this whole angle here. Okay, this one is pretty cool. I just found it out. So just shoot at the corner of this pillar here, and you're gonna be clearing this cover here. Okay, so this one isn't a bounce spot, but so basically what you do is you go into this spot here, and you get a nice clear angle to this stairway that they're coming up from. I recommend you just use normal arrows and try to get a lucky headshot. The best way to do this is just line up at the edge of the stairs and shoot at the corner of this door here as close as you can. And it's gonna go through the doorway. No headshots though. If you have the time, technically you could go down here and line up this rock here and just shoot at head level like this. And this way you might like get a headshot. It goes all the way here as well, but it just takes so much time. So I prefer the dirty method. This is a very reliable one, because usually the DPS hang out on this platform, they take some damage and hide behind this cover here. But what you can do is just spam the whole wall with storm arrows like that, and it's gonna clear the whole cover, finishing off your target. Okay, so this one is a really good consistent spot as well, because the enemy team is gonna back up from the high ground and go behind this cover basically every time. So what you're gonna do is just aim somewhere like this, and boom, now you're clearing the whole cover here. It's a bit hard to land consistently, so I recommend you practice it in a custom game. Okay, so it's surprisingly common for me to see a guy behind this pillar, and what you can easily do is just bounce an arrow like this, and they will take the damage even if they don't peek, and obviously if they peek they still take the damage. And you can also do the same thing here. It's the same principle, takes the damage either way. Here's a nice one. Let's say you hit one shot on the widow and she's gonna back up through this tunnel here. So all you have to do is just shoot an arrow and it's gonna just clear this door right as she's jumping off to this health pack. Okay, so this is an advanced spot because you're just freeballing all your shots, but it's a very effective one because there's always someone here. Like for example, let's say a guy is waiting for the health pack, so you're just gonna bounce it there and kill him. And maybe you put a Sonic down, the guy's behind these boxes, so you're just gonna go down here and just bounce it like this. And now he's trying to break line of sight and you're still gonna shoot him. Or maybe he's using this part as a cover, so you go all the way wide here, and boom. Now you're clearing this corner as well. Okay, so you won't believe this next angle. It's actually so insane that the only way to escape the humiliation from getting popped from this angle is to literally change your name and use a VPN. And that's why I got you guys the sponsor expressvpn.com/arge. So if you need a high quality VPN and you want to support me, go check them out. But at least check out this spot because this is ridiculous. So first crouch against this wall here until you get locked into this corner. And now we're at the right spot. Stop crouching and then just line up the shot from this corner here of this wooden thing. And from this part of the window, find where they connect. And boom. Just spam the storm arrows there and check where it goes. Straight into the enemy team spawn at head level. Can you believe it? This is unbelievable. Just like the discounts at expressvpn.com/arge. Go check it out, please. Please. Okay, guys. I admit it. I really fucked up. I promise you guys that I won't trim my beard until we reach 60k subscribers. And we still need 4,000 more. And I'm scared. I think my girlfriend's about to break up with me. Like, I'm looking like a fucking hobo. So please subscribe so I can trim my beard. Please subscribe so you don't miss out on those future spot guides. And I'm making like an advanced bounce guide as well. And another aim guide is coming. And if this video helped you out, make sure you press that like button so you can help me out as well. Maybe even leave a comment. But yeah, check me out live on stream. I stream 5 days a week.